Good morning, good morning, good morning. That's right, Friday morning. I don't even know the date, it doesn't matter. That's right. We're in the trading bubble. Let's go over to this Discord. We are live on TradingView. Let me share a chart here. Share my
Aloha.
screen. Hey man, aloha, mother trucker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Discord. Discord's a trip. Sometimes it kicks my screen share off. There you go. There we go. Dixie throwing
Sometimes it
its
plays funny games.
throwing its dick around. I mean the wick around. Let's see here. 4 hour just Dixie sent a wick up to the fourth standard deviation 90 or 99.7 Laplace right there. Pulled back hard. Gold pumped like $10. Now Dixie's running again. I do believe we got some bots battling. The battle of the bots. All right, man. Let's see what we got working here. Let's see what we got working. First thing I'm gonna do is hit that damn rocket icon on TradingView. We love TradingView. Thank you for the support, TradingView. Got our little issue handled. Whatever the problem was with streaming. Whole time it was probably boomer cache issues. Who knows? You do never know. All right, let's see here, man. So I got Dixie up. Yeah, let's see what it did today so far. Yeah, immediately gapped down a little bit on the open here. Tested the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Immediately ran up through the daily range. Rejected, not really rejected. Kind of consolidated a little bit right here in the daily range, right below that weekly resistance level. Popping up above the monthly now. Almost pretty much at the first standard deviation. First standard deviation. And for anybody new and you're looking at this chart, we got a few different things going on here. Let me turn off the VRE. All right.
Before you get into that real quick, Bilbo,
What you doing?
The 10-year yields did pop, so that's probably what drove Dixie up. And
Oh yeah, I've already seen it.
the 10-year yields jumped to its second standard deviation on the day. So
Right. Yeah, totally. Me and Matt were already talking about the yields about a half hour ago, I think. About a half hour ago. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All connected. The interconnectivity. Let me see here. So the cross lines, right? The cross lines. The white cross lines are the Laplace distribution ranges. The 4 hour white lines, those are the 4 hour Laplace distribution ranges. The blue cross lines, that is normal distribution ranges. The blue lines, 4 hour normal distribution ranges. So yeah, this is where the probabilities come into play. This is why when you learn the distributions, you're no longer buying tops, selling bottoms. Now there are those times where volatile data sets can pop outside these distributions, but boy, I'll tell you what, the fall is great when it does happen. We all know this. We all know this. You're going to mean revert. That's what, in our opinion, in whole market, it's all about mean reversion. When you nail that down, you get really good at this. So let me turn the VRE back on. Boop. Because it is a lot for some people, because that was what the VRE is. It's daily, weekly, monthly volatility ranges and all their supports and resistances. The way all this works together, pretty incredible. We love it. So let's get up Dixie here. You know what? Real quick, let me see something. Let's see if Dixie's having an outlier. Win 0 DTE options on gold and oil. Let's go. Get that shit going. Anybody out there that really knows correlation, knows volatility, you understand what's going to happen when they do ramp out these freaking 0 DTs? I'll tell you what, the volatility is going to go crazy probably. It's going to be a good thing.
you'll understand it within a month when DJs start losing their money.
Oh, bro. There's going to be a lot of people gambling. What are they trying to? They're trying to turn the markets into freaking the crypto markets. They're close. They're like, hey, you seen this crypto? Holy shit. All right, man. Look what's going on with the dollar, though. You're down here trapped up under the 99 log MA. And that's what everything we do here, this is all leading information. When it comes to moving averages, we don't use simple exponential moving averages. These are all built on the log returns. This band right here, most of the times people see the band and they're like, oh, what's that super guppy? No, it's not the super guppy. This is our power means, right? Power means. And then we've got reverse wave trend, reverse Fisher. And within that power mean band, the highlighted pink circles, that is the 33 power mean. One of my favorites, So yeah, right now, 9 log MA, 99 log MA. Kind of trapped in a little range right here. The 9 and the 33 log MA, variance check colors on here. Returns are above the mean. Variance is rising. Are we going to see wave trend test here on the daily? 104.465. 104.465. Tell you what, you'd be just above the center of the monthly range. Here's the bottom of the monthly volatility range. Been talking about this. Guys, talked about this when dollar had that big dip. I was like, dollar is going to revisit this monthly range. Here we go. It's right in it right now. It was yesterday, but sold off. This is what happens. So right now, bears are going to be at the center of this monthly. They're just going to, these algos are just going to ramp it up. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a little bit of resistance here. Here's the thing, though. We're going to close candles up here. We're going to close. I mean, look at the distribution on the 4 hour. When you have volatility, the distribution levels will fluctuate a little bit, right? So we're talking a 5th standard deviation to get up to that level. So in my head, the first thing I'm thinking about is probabilities. Is it going to do it during this 4 hour candle? There's a high probability it's not going to do it. I mean, here's the 99.7 Laplace at 104.292. There's a 99.7% chance that during this 4 hour candle does not close above that area. You literally just launched off the 95.4 Laplace. There's a 95.4% chance by the close of this 4 hour candle it pulls back in right about 104. So yeah, just wanted to explain that real quick. What's going on?
I was typing in chat, not yesterday, but the day before. I think there's a confluence of data right around 1.3. So that'll be a really good area to test, right? So if it gets above there, if it starts closing a daily candle or two above that level.
What number did you say?
104.3. I think in chat I mistyped that 103.3, but that's nonsense number because that's way below where that's what like the daily low yesterday.
Yeah, it's going to be, I mean.
So it's like that's where the reverse fish, I think, on the daily is. It has something on the macro. It hits a lot of the macro time frames.
Look at the 5 day. You're at the 5 day wave trend right now, pretty much. 5 day wave trend. Send a wick a little bit above it. Tell you what, man. If this data set can close above this wave trend today, look out for Dixie next week. Could run to the top side of the power mean band. We've been talking about this. That's closer to 106, 105.8 area. Be a bit surprised. 105.8, huh? Let me see this monthly range. What's the top side of this monthly? Pull this down a little bit. And we're about off Dixie. Let me see here. 104.790. Yeah, that would be a close above the top side of the monthly range, too. You do that going into these last couple of weeks, man. Look out. A few weeks. I don't even know what the damn date is. What is it? 8th. Okay, 3 weeks. Sorry. I'm in a time warp. That's what happens when you're out here in your bubble with your dogs hanging out in the boonies. All right, let's see here, man. I'm going to take a quick peek at gold. Of course, it's dumping out. Dixie's pumping. Is it affecting crypto? Absolutely not. This is where correlation comes into play. Dixie and gold, not correlated. Dixie and crypto, there's going to be a bigger probability that's going to be correlated. Now, look what just happened, right? So gold pulls back, sends a wick right to the first standard deviation to the bottom side. And for anybody new out there, this isn't happenstance. This happens all the time. Right? The distribution levels are so important. So right now, here's the 68.3 Laplace distribution range on gold, these two white cross lines. So every day when that populates, there's a 68.3% chance the data set's going to close that daily candle in that range. When it comes to normal distribution, here's the top side of the 68.3% probability level for normal distribution, just hit the bottom side. So when it comes to normal distribution, which is always going to be a wider distribution range, just because we've got several examples, I think, in the Discord, but Laplace and normal distribution, they look a lot different. Normal distribution is just the bell curve. If you look at Laplace distribution, it looks like the Eiffel Tower. It's got bigger fat tails. Yeah, good stuff. Who doesn't like a fat tail, man? I always try to work fat tail into my talk every day. Let's see here.
It's also important to note that these are not trending moves either. These are
let me see here.
Random walk candles, right? So it's mean reversion.
Oh yeah, big time. Let me go on the low time frames. Yeah, low time frames, this is going to be trending. But yeah, you get up here on, let me see. Let me start on the daily. Yeah, random walk on the daily, 4 hour. Let me see where this wave trend is on the 4 hour. No gold, you're dicking around, man. Gold is dicking around. We talked about this earlier in the week before we had some stream problems. Look at the volatility too. You got to 2,400. You got to 2,400 expanding positive. That could be its saving grace. I don't know though. Had a lot. There was some bear div cooking here, right? A little rejection off the zero mean. Down we go. It's almost at the 99 log MA too. 90 gold. Considering, and what is that at? Little over 2,000. 2009. What's the 95 for Laplace? Right there. There you go. Pretty much center of the weekly. Center of the weekly range. Here is the second support level on the daily volatility range. So yeah, that area right there. Boom. That is the 99 log MA on the 4 hour. Let me see what this 15-minute looks like. Is everything crossed down? Boy, this is dangerously close to really starting a down move here. Be honest, because here's what's going to happen. You're probably returns oscillators turning up. So what happened right here? Look, you get a higher high on the returns oscillator. Rejects off the zero mean. Lower highs up here. This is divergence between price action and returns. Only real divergence there is. Anybody out there trying to chart divergence with lagging indicators like RSI, Stokes, MACD, it's not real reads, man. The real divergence is between the price action and returns. And why is that? Because once you see that divergence between those two, it's literally telling you the return on your investment is diminishing. That's how we look at that. This all comes into play when you're looking to take profits, when you're looking to get entries. I'll tell you what, lately, these hidden plays have just been wow. They've been wowing me. And there's, look, lower lows too. So there's no bull div building on the downside. So chances are this returns oscillator could break back up above the zero mean. It's just going to set up more hidden bear div for more continuation, right? Because hidden divergences are continuation divergences. Regular divergence is trend changing. Doesn't matter if it's on a 1 minute or a 5 day. That's just what divergence is. And look at the 15-minute trend, man. It's humming. Let's go up through this.
I'm looking at your SEP there, right? It's beyond his third standard deviation.
Oh yeah.
Too, right?
Oh, so it's banging.
That's probably not even going to go sideways, right? That's probably just going to go right
down. I'll tell you what. One good thing we're about to find out. Let me see here. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because we're way below these power mean bands, all right? And this is all about mean reversion. One of the first things I said. This thing's revving up though. Look how tight it is. Wow. This is really when you get these candle closes, this power mean band is really going to start dipping, and that is not good. Power mean band was trying to cross up the reverse Fisher here. Rejected pretty hard. All right, man. I just wanted to look at gold and Dixie real quick. We'll get back to traditional. I want to get over here on crypto.
Gold zero TD. Sorry, it's coffee and it's Friday. They're going to be like super popular if you don't know volatility. They're going to be real popular.
They're going to be real popular.
Because they have almost a direct correlation with Dixie, right? Since we get all the Dixie reads, right? It's just going to do the opposite. It's just going to do the exact opposite of whatever Dixie does. It's just Dixie pulls a big move. We see the big Dixie move coming. There's a big move on gold probably happening at the exact same time to the reverse.
Well, this setting up hidden bull right now. Yeah, I'm looking at Solana now. Let me see here. Solana's moving, man. We got a $73.40 Solana. That's all right. Still undervalued. Still way undervalued, in my opinion. Me and Matt were talking about this last night. Guys, what's better? If you use the Solana blockchain all the time, tell me something that's better. I mean, it's pretty incredible, man. It really is. And I'm just not just jocking Solana. I mean, I'm Bitcoin maxi myself, but I love Solana. I stack Solana and Bitcoin. And when it comes to I know there's no argument in my opinion. When people are talking about Ethereum and the gas scam going on over there, why would you not want to use the Solana blockchain? And the community is starting to beef up. I like it a lot, man. I really do, and it is pumping. Get up here.
And then there is also people. You need to notice that.
Hey, man. Peepo to the moon, dude. Peepo to the moon.
What, Solana back in summer was what, $17?
Peepo's not stopping anytime soon. What'd you say?
Solana?
Yeah.
Back in summer was like $17, right? Now it's up to 70.
The low was $8.
And you were saying back in summer it was undervalued, right? So it's...
Oh, the low was $8. Who backed the truck up down there? That's the thing. Me and Matt, we bought a lot of Sol down there, but yeah, man, we spent it. We spent it on magical JPEGs. Might have been a good idea to keep a little bit. No, I got some Solana, but yeah, this thing's really pumping, man. Having outliers on our variance indicator here, right? Look at the daily. Solana's having a nice outlier off what? Some hidden bull. Lower lows, higher lows. Love it. Daily isn't even trending yet. This drops in a trend. This is what I was talking about. If we start to get a trend set up like this that we had on this previous pump when it came up from like $22, 22, when did that finally come out of trend? Right at the top there. Yeah, 22 to 65. Think about it. We get another $40 move. You know what else is really interesting? Let me show you. Let me show you top of the range. An old Solana. Come here, big dog. Here you go. This is what we're about. Me and Matt were talking right around here too. Or no, it was right here. When were we talking? Yeah, about 10. Right here. It was coming up. These two, this red cross line, white dotted line, that is the second resistance level on the weekly volatility range and the first on the monthly. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yep. All right. So first on the monthly, second resistance on the weekly. Now, look where the top side of the weekly range is. And this is closing Sunday night, right? Top side of the weekly range, 79.86. Here's the top of the monthly. And if this continues, pretty sure Solana is going to rip up here. About $100. There we go. By the end of the month, 102.55. That's literally the last resistance level on the monthly volatility range. Like I said, here's the cap on the weekly. So does Solana go up here right around $80 and kind of consolidate? We'll find out. We will find out, but there's a high probability it doesn't close outside here. But what does volatility bring? Brings big, massive outliers. So things can happen. And we have seen it lately, right? As this volatility's kicked up, some assets are closing outside their ranges. Doesn't usually happen. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you have this indicator, go back through time and look. Look at the weekly supports and resistances. You tell me how many times. I don't care what data set, right? If I could put Peepo, some random crypto meme shit coin on this VRE, you would see distribution levels being hit. So it works on anything. Doesn't matter. Pokemon cards, you know? Jesus. Let me see here. What are we doing? Yeah, so that 100, I can see that.
Not if Jamie Dimon has anything to say about it, right?
No, Jamie Dimon. He's a work art.
You guys see his comments yesterday?
Oh, I'm sure he loves dogging crypto while he buys it.
Oh, no, he said he would just straight out ban it. If you were king for a day, he would just ban it.
Yeah, you know what he said at the last bull run? I don't know if you were into crypto then. He put out a company-wide memo. If anybody that works for him freaking buys any cryptocurrency, you're going to be fired on the spot. That same day, they bought $500 million in Bitcoin. This is what this jackass does. He gaslights. He gaslights.
Trading desk.
Yeah, and they have a trading desk. Dude, that's a joke.
Trading desk with like 500 employees. Get ready to start marketing it.
Yeah. If you've been in crypto for a long time, you know the joke. You know what's going on with these crackheads. They want the bag. They want to have the bag to sell to the freaking retail traders. Period. The end. They want it all.
They're not going to. The messaging is among the banks and the establishment is crypto's bad, right? I mean, it's ramped up this week. They're saying it's bad. I mean, it's just like what are these people on? Like
they love saying that too. They love scaring people away.
That's what.
When the price pumps up to a high, tell everybody to buy it. They just love that game.
Yeah, they're playing the same game they've been playing. It's ridiculous.
Because practically Elizabeth Warren is saying, "Oh, all the illicit activity are happening on Bitcoin, and people are using it to launder money, bro." So before 10 years ago, nobody was doing illicit activities because, all the illicit activities are happening on the dollar, not with Bitcoin.
Yes,
So what are
exactly.
you talking about? I'm not giving you my bags. Fuck you.
Yeah,
100%.
these guys got the biggest. They got the biggest racket going on in the world, right? They got the money printer. You talk about a scam. These guys are the biggest hypocrites and criminals. The real criminals are wearing suits and ties. They're hanging out in D.C. and on Wall Street. It's a joke, man. It really
Well,
is.
really,
But like I said months ago, man, with the power gains of Bitcoin or in the crypto market, somebody's going to lose, right? Well, the people that are going to lose are the people that are, in the banks, right? So they're doing whatever they can to kind of maintain their power and or the status quo, right? That's, I mean, people or not, that's what they're doing.
The banksters sure aren't going to lose compared to the retail traders. That's for sure.
No.
people, are you living in the USA,
You
right?
mean they're going to lose between themselves? Yeah, they're going to lose between themselves. They're going to be winners and losers in the banking game, of course.
Well, the banks dictate policy too, right? So, I mean, they really control a lot of the markets.
Yeah.
In terms of, just even like interest rates and stuff like that, they control a lot of it, right? So if things move to crypto, right, so they lose their power, then they lose their leverage within Washington, D.C. Like they really lose any leverage that they have.
It's all smoke show. It's all smoke show. Okay, 3-day Binance. What'd you ask? Spooks? What's spooks?
How much Elizabeth Warren is influential in the USA?
Not so
Because
much.
I'm not living in there, so I don't know how political parties are influential and so on.
She's kind of very, very to the left, and not extremely maybe, but very, very to the left. So of course, people who are prone to that will like that, but she also has a lot of detractors.
I sound like an owl.
Whatever, without assigning any bias or anything to that. Just where she stands in the spectrum is very to the left.
Who is she? I missed it all. Who is she?
Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren.
Oh God. Warren. Oh God.
She's very to the left. She's not like the most extremist.
She's a Native American, man.
She is influential because I only know her by her name.
Yeah, she's definitely influential among people who pay attention or who want that side of the political spectrum to be whatever, to be successful. But is she controversial with people who don't like her? Sure. And is she popular with people that like that very, very left agenda? Sure.
All right, let's move on from politics.
Yeah, you're right.
Bye-bye. No more talk about politics. All right, here we go. Solana 3-day having an outlier, right? So the 3 days having an outlier coming off a hidden bull. Look, printed some bear div. This is what I talk about when there's a lot of sell pressure. When you get a bear div pop below the zero mean and the hidden bull just drives it right through with an outlier, dude, hello. It's a lot of buy pressure. 2-day 2. Same thing. Came back, didn't drop below the zero mean for a big dump, bounced off of the zero mean and continued that hidden run with another outlier. Right off the hidden bull, you had an outlier as soon as it hit the zero mean and crossed it. Pulled back, of course, positively correlated when it was setting up bear div, but you got the bounce here and sent up another outlier on the 2-day. It's beautiful. This thing is running too, bouncing off the 9 log MA, top side of the power mean band. Which, let me see here. We got wave trends at. I love it, man. These wave trends are climbing. Look at the daily. Daily wave trends up over 50 now. Jesus, 22 points away. God, Solana's on a rampage. I love it. Let me see. No bear div on the top side either. 4 hour. Got a lot. Yeah, that's what I like seeing too. You get an outlier, then the variance is coming down. Negatively correlated. What's that mean, right? Price action is going to walk up. And look, already setting up hidden bull from that data set right here, right? Boom. When you got the bounce off the zero mean for this move, now it's setting up hidden bull. You see, nice trend. Here's our entropy. Nice trend. Is that trending on the daily? No. What about 6 hour? Yep. Probably 12 hour too. 12 hours in trend. So 12 hour and below. Yeah, 4 hour, nice little trend. Let me see this 90 minute. Yeah, bear div right now. Bear div on the 90. So does Solana pull back to the top side of the power mean band? Little quick mean reversion. 70.5. I don't know, man. I do not know. But I'll tell you what, if the returns oscillator creates another lower low and you print more hidden bull, boy, oh boy, I think it'd really bounce. This 45 minute. You're below the zero mean already. You're at the 9 log MA almost. Top side of the power mean band on the 45. So on these quick little pullbacks, I like to drop down through these time frames and see exactly where this wave, where we're getting some wave trend bounces. I mean, I'm down on the 33 minute and you're still above the 9 log MA. There's bear div printing down here though, boys. There's bear div printing, but it did before, all right? Did before. So at the same time, when you got bear div printing, you're usually building hidden bull. You see the 15 minute. I'm looking for, it's above the 33. What do we got? The reverse wave trend about 71.5. Boy, we're going to have to drop to get any wave trend checks. There we go. 9 minute almost did. Checked up on the 33 log MA though. And this is where it all starts, down here on the low time frames. When people want to know, okay, well, like the 4 hour, the 90 minute, the 45 minute bear div, is it going to play out? Well, I don't know. Is the power mean band above power mean band and reverse wave trend? The 9 and 33 log MA especially, is it still above reverse Fisher? It is. Until I see wave trend cross down Fisher, then you drop a data set down below. Now, if you want to really play a safe game, you look for those retests from the downside on the wave trend. Those are good entries, especially when it's on div, right? Here's hidden bear right here. And I do have the divergence turned on the returns oscillator. I usually don't, but hey, I'm going to show you the power of this thing. Let me see here. So 6 minute, definitely got in some wave trend action. Yep. So you're resting right on wave trend. Now, wave trend cross Fisher way back here. It looks like it's rejecting again. I'll tell you what, if this power mean band down here fully crosses down through reverse Fisher, it hasn't done it yet. Look out. Look out. Could get that little pullback. What I was talking about, higher time frames. Where was that 4 hour again? Well, that's pretty low, man. 63. Top side of the power mean band, 65. I don't know if it's going to dip that much, especially when it's already setting up hidden bull. What was that one number? It's like right around 70. Top side of the power. Yeah, there's 70. Top side of the power mean band. Jeez, man. Where's the 15-minute wave trend? There we go. 71.5. Let's see if we got some confluence over here. What's the top side? 69. Probably here's the first resistance level. First resistance level on the daily. Those do flip support. So yeah, good stuff. Solana's looking strong, man. Overall, really is. Sol. Let's look at BTC. It had a quick little pullback. I want to see something real quick. Go up on this daily. Whew. We're way outside the power mean band. Prediction model on the daily flip too. Turning down though. Turning down. Is this going to trend to the downside? Let me see on the daily. What's a 9 at? 39. That would break 40. 4K dump. Let's see here. Let's see this 4 hour. Let's see the 4 hour. We got, we're up inside the 9 log MA now. See, on the 4 hour, Bitcoin got above that reverse Fisher, just started riding the power mean band up. But now, go sideways, start rejecting off of that 9. What's a wave trend at on the 4 hour? 41.5. Couple grand. Possible. A 33 power means above it, though. 41.8. Total random walk. Entropy is telling us. This nice little pop here on the 4 hour. Bitcoin pop from what? 41.6. 41.6. 3K. This 3K pop right here. Actually, we did pop right back in the trend. All this sideways action right here, random walk. Now you are in a full random walk. Volatility, low length volatility, getting low. The 981 and 2400 length, pretty high still, to be honest. Setting up hidden bear too. DLP is getting ready to maybe break to the downside. All right, Bitcoin. You see here on the 90 minute, still above wave trend. That's what I always look for some of the first times. Okay, when you're going sideways, pulling back into the power mean band, what time frame? What's the first time frame testing the reverse wave trend? 90 minute in Bitcoin's case. Well, I'll tell you what, man, if it can stay above this, Don't let this power mean band turn down. Don't let all this cross down the Fisher, because we could get that pullback around 40K. I'm telling you, man. Not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying this is how I evaluate all this. Interesting. But look at these bulls, man. 45 did break down. They pumped it right back up above. What's going on with the volatility? All right, 33 minutes. Yeah, setting up hidden bull, man. Setting up hidden bull down here on the 33. Was it a lower low on the 45? Yep. From the cross, indeed. That's what you can look for too, because sometimes when the returns oscillator turns up, right, it's at the bottom of that candle, not really the bottom of the entire data set. I like the plays off of the crosses, the div plays. Now, the indicator's not going to populate those lines and show you any new guys that has the indicator when that div is populating, but I'm telling you, man, they're powerful moves. That zero mean, can't go wrong, man. Again, 33, back up above it all. You did dip down. That 99 log MA really, now what's a power mean band doing? Let me blow this up. Yeah, it's starting to turn back up. See, I wait down here on these low time frames. When you get that variance check, right? Like, look right here. All three lengths. Here, the 99 was the last one to flip. When that 99, when the variance check flipped blue right there, all three lengths, returns were above the mean, variance was rising. Boom. As soon as all three linked up, pop. What was that pop from? 43.2. Yeah, about $300. Nice little scalp on the 33-minute, man. When I'm scalping Bitcoin, I'm happy with a $100 move, right? Especially with the volatility in Bitcoin. It's all about filling the tiny buckets. Crypto is definitely something you don't want to swing trade. It's a little different when we get into things, like PEEP, right? This thing's all over the freaking place. All over the place. Let me see here. And it has zero history. Tell you what, man, these bulls are putting in some work. Indeed. If all this can find support on the 99 log MA and not cross down below it, and you see all the variance checks flip, good stuff. Bitcoin will rise. Here we go. It's happening down here on the 15. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This is how this works. You get back up above, power mean bands, the reverse Fisher, all three log MAs are all crossing up. Indeed, all crossed up the reverse Fisher again. Everything's good in Bitcoin land. We'll see, man. Let me put Bitcoin on the VRE. Let me see what kind of resistance we're dealing with, where we at on the weekly level, monthly levels. Okay, there's the weekly range. 1, 2. Top side of the weekly range is at today's first standard deviation. There's the top of the weekly. Pretty much like Solana, getting really close. 44,650 area. 44,650 is the top of the weekly range. Is the top of the monthly. That's right. We're above the top of the monthly, aren't we? We indeed are, ladies and gentlemen. God, where is that bad boy? So there's one. Let me see here. 1, 2. Squint my old eyes. There it is. It's underneath. We're right at it. Bitcoin is literally sitting at the top of its monthly range, and it's the 8th. It's the 8th of December. Little caution here. Indeed. I'll tell you what, to just freaking go bananas. It already is. Cardano, hello. Did you wake up, baby? Cardano's up almost 17%. All right, Charles. You done playing with your buffaloes on your ranch? What are you doing, buddy? Nice. Who doesn't love Cardano too? I like Cardano. Who doesn't love Bonk up almost 30% every day? Not just today. Bonk's on a mission. Hex falling out of bed. Richard Hart. What's going on, buddy? What's up, Richard Hart? Haven't seen you in a while. Still hanging out in your castle with your candelabras and whatnot? Interesting people in crypto. If you've never listened to Richard, though, he's a really smart dude. Really smart dude. I know Yasha likes him. Let me see here. He is a acquired taste, as they might say, though. First time I watched him, He's sitting in like a king chair, candelabras, velvet drapes. I was like, I like this guy already. I just started laughing. It's like, what's he got to say? Then he opened his mind up, and I was like, oh shit. All right, this guy's actually pretty damn smart. Like smart people. Who doesn't? Surround yourself with smart people. Let's see here. God, we're going to have to look at Cardano, man. Hello. Jesus. This thing's blowing out the distribution on the daily. Holy mercy. You're up here. Just sent a wick almost to the 99.7 Laplace. Almost at a wick. And what is that? 1, 2, 3. Almost 4 standard deviations up there, too. There's a 99.7% chance Cardano found a tie for the day. This is why, especially intraday, for anybody new listening, on TradingView, on YouTube, on Twitch, in the Discord, wherever you're listening or watching, this is why when you understand the distribution models, and I'm especially intraday, you do not buy tops and you do not sell the bottoms. And when you understand how to build a workflow, macro all the way down to like a 1 minute, guys, you won't be investing. You won't be buying tops investing or selling bottoms, anything. You know where you're at in the distribution. It's a no-brainer when you understand mean reversion. Especially today. There's a 95.4% chance Cardano pulls back inside 50 cents. The 95 Laplace is at 0.4971. So look out for that, right? Anybody, if I would have been in a Cardano, say I got in on the bounce on the daily range right here, right? You open up, bulls put in work, man. Going into the end of the day, the bulls made sure to open up above where the new daily volatility range was going to populate. You come down, you test it, been up ever since. Couple short stops. First, you reject. Bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Where do you run up to next? You get a couple wicks into top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Next stop, you go up. First standard deviation. Get 1 wick into it, another wick above it. You pull back to the 4 hour, right? Here is the 4 hour first standard deviation. You bounce off it, then you blow through the first standard deviation finally. Go up, 95 Laplace. Second standard deviation got blown through. Third standard deviation, little rejection here, little rejection here. Then on this new 4 hour candle, you bounce off the bottom side of the first standard deviation and you run a wick to the 1 SD on the 4 hour. 99.7 Laplace on the daily, 4th standard deviation right above it. All right. So when 99.7 Laplace, the 4th standard deviation normal distribution, that's a 99.9999 percentile range. So just think about that. That's why up here I'm very confident saying Cardano found the high of the day. Now, can it bust through? There's a 0.03% chance that it will. A 99.7% chance that it found its high. Are you going to long Cardano right now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not are you going to. In fact, if you run a workflow, especially on my regular chart here, and you go down through the time frames, you could get into a nice short maybe. Because like I said, there's a 95.4% probability this thing's going to close about 3 cents below where it's at right now. I'm talking, this is all intraday scalping. But crypto is very volatile right now. This is it. This is people that are out there and they're not using distribution models. They don't understand the distribution. They don't understand mean reversion. You're literally blind out there. People wonder why. I mean, you get to a certain point, especially if somebody's first experience in trading was crypto, which there are a lot of people that was the case. You weren't into traditional markets. You get involved in a very volatile asset class to begin with. Guys, you're literally, most of the times out there, especially with these YouTube guys, it's the blind leading the blind because they're all using lagging information. They got big followings. Everybody is pretty much, it's just a big echo chamber. That's why we're a little different. We go against the grain. Everything we do here is exactly opposite of most of the traders in these markets, right? That's why there's always going to be an infinite supply of liquidity on the other side of your trades when you're using leading information. People that are using lagging information and leverage, guys, it's crazy. That's why we see all these liquidations, man. That's why we see all these liquidations. You see, what are these? Tell you what, there was a sell-off in the longs, still a little bit. 170 Bitcoins on Bitfinex sold off today. Getting out of those positions. And remember, talked about this. It was up around 100K just on Bitfinex. There was like 100,000 Bitcoins long. That's dropped off like 30% almost. People taking profits, right? So what's that telling us? Well, number one, a lot of these people, guarantee, man, they don't have leading information. Crypto's pretty damn bullish right now. Crypto is pretty bullish. I would have to see several different things happen before I would call a big dump on Bitcoin. Just went through it a little bit, and I'm just not seeing it, man. Like me and Matt were talking last night. Usually when I'm looking at charts, I'm like, okay, let me find some reasons why the markets are bullish. When it gets like this in crypto, I'm looking at the charts to just find a reason why it's not bullish. It's really hard to find right now. Really hard to find. So yeah, take that into account. Let me see here, 575. But what we teach here is low time frame scalping, man. That is the best way to keep yourself out of trouble. Because the three things we really teach, right? Always take your profits, often and early. Always limit your losses. Never be emotionally attached to any trades at all. So it's really hard. That's why people that swing trade, they fall in love. They fall in love with their trades. Not a good idea. When you should be taking profit, right? You're asking the asset to marry you and stuff. I mean, don't do that stuff. You guys get wrecked like that. Especially swing trading, volatility with leverage. Bad idea. Leverage in the right hands, it's a tool. And it can be a very valuable tool if you know how to use it. But you got to scalp the market with it. You can't just sit in positions. Why? Because when you're using leverage, your liquidation point is really tight. And one thing you really don't, this is the biggest problem too. There's a lot of people out there, these so-called YouTubers, right? These crypto YouTubers. I could mention some names, but yeah, don't want to do that really. They already don't like me. It's all good. But they teach risk management. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's almost they're setting people up for failure. The worst thing you can do as a trader is not monitor your own trades and put stop losses in the system. Guys, you're trading on these crypto exchanges. Do you really think they're looking out for your best interest? Do you really think they're not trading against you? They are absolutely trading against you. It's come out time after time after time again. What does everybody just put their blinders on? Hey, I'm going to throw my stop loss down here where all the other degens are throwing their stop losses. And then everybody at the same time cries when a wick goes down and stops everybody out. They got algos running on these exchanges when there's those positions. And then everybody's just like, oh, well, you know, it happens. No, it doesn't have to happen. Why didn't you take your profit? It's crazy, man. It blows our minds. The ones that have really mastered this way to trade the low time frames. If you're an investor, you're an investor. Look on the macro time frames, understand mean reversion and the distribution on those macro time frames. Get good entries for your investments. Sit on it. Don't worry about it. If you're buying for long term, that's what has always blown my mind too. Like with Bitcoin, guys, I don't care. I continue to just buy Bitcoin. I don't care what the price is. We haven't even seen the start of this behemoth. Everybody's like, oh my God, it pumped from a penny to $70,000. Yeah, that's nothing. What happens if it goes from, what was our low? What happens if it goes from 15K to 600,000 or something? That'll wake people up. People are like, oh, there's no way, it'll never happen. Go read the Bitcoin white paper. Look at the supply, right? Look at the world conditions financially, what all these scams and this fiat currency has done. It's crazy, man. It's real crazy. Love Bitcoin. Love it to death. Not as a swing trader. I love it as an asset. If you haven't read the Bitcoin white paper, I highly suggest you do. If you really want to understand why, go read it. Pretty sure we even have it in the Discord somewhere. I don't know. We got a lot of information. If you're new to Alpha Trading Discord, all you got to do is come in, request a free volatility starter kit or starter pack, and that's going to give you access to pretty much a lot of the Discord. If you don't do that, you're going to be down. You're only going to have access to the public chat, and you're only going to get the education for the indicators that are on the free volatility starter pack, just so you can look at those. Hey, maybe I should request this. Oh, you think? Why are you even here? We have a lot of people that never interact and stuff, which is fine. You're looking for signals. We don't give a lot of signals. And if you're not taking your time to learn this stuff, you're not going to get what I'm talking about. You're not going to understand the workflow I'm talking about, and you're not going to get the underlying signals I'm talking about. I'm not just going to blatantly go out and say, hey, you should long this right now. Hey, you should short this right now. Not happening. You'll never hear me say that. But if you just listen as I'm running through an asset and dropping down through time frames, when you understand what we're doing here, you'll get it. You will get it. Signals every day. They're just hidden under layers and layers and layers and layers of Bilbo's madness. All right, man. Let me see here. Like I said about Cardano, look out. And if you can set up some sort of, or just scan assets. When you see big pumps on crypto, dude, you go to the VRE, you go to the distribution. Where's this thing at, right? You run a low time frame workflow. Like right now, my bias on Cardano, when I talk about risk management, I'm talking about the biggest part of risk management to me is literally, and I'm talking literally when it comes to risk management, is knowing when to pull, when to push, right? When to put all the risk on, when to pull risk off. If I'm scalping to the downside right now with my bias, I'm using 100% of my count, probably no leverage, right? In certain cases, if I see outliers, I might go 5x. I've never went over 10 on scalps. That's getting dangerous. You got to take quick profits, right? And that's what the leverage allows you to do to begin with. But you sit in swing trade positions, leveraged, good luck. So my bias would be to the downside right now, right? If I'm going to say this thing were to pull back, maybe to like second standard deviation, maybe the top side of the daily range. If you see an outlier on low time frames, pop to the top side. I'm going to take risk off. I'm still going to take the trade. It's all about knowing how to compound all that, right? For sure. It's good stuff. But damn sure, bias on Cardano is not to the top side. It was at the beginning of the day. No doubt about it. Did that work out? This is a 15-minute chart. What do you think this looks like on the 1 minute? Hell, you probably had a nice short scalp to begin with. Then you start running on the long scalps. You reject off the top side the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. You probably got a couple nice 1 minute scalps to the downside. Risk off, right? Risk on. You pump up to the 1 SD. Take risk off, counter trade that. Because all this is going to be showing on low time frames, right? Just one after another. Counter trading, counter trading, going with your bias. That's what it's all about, man. Good stuff. All right, Cardano, we had enough of you. Although I like you, Charles. I do like you. There we go. Bitcoin almost back to 44. I saw it on low time frames. If you were literally listening to me and I just ran down through Bitcoin, this is exactly what I just said Bitcoin was going to do. It's not because I'm some great freaking trader, blah, blah, blah. I trust the VEPS, man. Volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. When you get this information, it's a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer. Let me see here. So almost back up to 44. Me like you long time. Doge doing not back up to 10 cents yet. Man, what else is pumping? Go Sogo. What do we got down here? Algo, I'm right. Jesus. Bonk, how high are you on the weekly and monthly? Let's check this out real quick. All right, Bonk's running 1 SD right now. Look at the wicks right into it. Right? Blasted. I mean, you got this 15-minute candle. Went right to the top side of the 68.3, pulled back, closed inside this monthly resistance level. Let me see which monthly resistance level. Oh boy. How about, can you say top of the monthly? Yeah, you got some stuff up here, man. Bitcoin's really close to the top of its monthly. Bonk. First resistance on the monthly, second resistance on the monthly, third resistance on the monthly. The third resistance on the monthly is at the top side of today's daily 68.3 Laplace. It's right there. And what does Bonk do? Bounces off of it. Here's one thing about these meme coins. You will learn quickly. Meme coin, shmeme coin. My God, these things can like definitely blow out the distribution, man. Definitely can blow out the distribution. When it comes to these volatility ranges, though, look out. I mean, it's down here at what? I've just been watching Bonk rip, and it's like, wow. So 1 SD, right? You're above the top of the monthly volatility range. I'm going to have to see how this plays out a little more. Let me check something real quick. Let me check something real quick. This be a good time. Bonk, what's it up? 28%. What do we got here? I got to look at Bonk over here, man. For all you Bonk players out there. Whoops. Where are you? There you are. Thing with Bonk, there's not a lot of history. Oh, Jesus. Look at this data set. Holy crap, man. Yeah, even on the daily. Yeah, I mean, there's really, starting to trend on the daily, Bonk is. Look at the volatility, expansion, right? The columns are the lowest length that I have populated here, 525 length. The 981 right up here, it's in line form. Both expanding, positively correlated, very bullish. And you're seeing it in the data set. Let's see, having a restarting up an outlier, too, on the daily. Had one right here on that nice little pump. Boom, starting it again. Didn't even have a chance to pull back. Why? The variance was coming down, negatively correlated. Had a little stutter here when the outlier flipped negatively correlated, but it stayed negatively correlated on the pullback. Good stuff. That's why. You got one bearish candle right here, and it just went sideways. Right? Didn't even dump. Gotta love it. What do we said? Just a little bit of bear div up here at the top, but you're trending. The volatility is not supporting this bear div playing out. Let's see a 4 hour here. Now, that being said, let me turn off this UPM. We do got some bear div here cooking, man. Getting ready to cross the zero mean. Look at the trend down here, though, on the 4 hour. My God, this thing's been bouncing in and out of trend. Volatility just fell off a cliff, too. Low length volatility fell off a cliff. Got a move coming. Got a move coming, indeed. If this bear div plays out, we could definitely see. And what I just say, Bonk's outside of its monthly range, so it would not surprise me at all if this thing pulls back a little bit. Almost get me ready to freaking take a little bonk, throw it into some USDC maybe. Allegedly. Boom. Yeah, Lulu. Gotta love Lululemon. What a beast that thing is. I had no clue, right? What was that, a few weeks ago? What happened to her? Haven't seen her in a while. What was her name? Don't remember. She was all
Morgan.
over. Yeah, Morgan. Where you at, Morgan? If you're listening, get back in the chat. Let's see.
All that rum.
Right? She's got her yoga pants on.
Well,
yeah.
If you're picking Captain Morgan.
God's greatest gift to men was yoga pants, right, boys? Should have to have it. You should have to fill out an application to wear them, though. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know.
Yoga pants and people.
I'm going to say there's a lot of people who wear inappropriate clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. Some look better than others. Hilarious. Yeah, so keep an eye on this 4 hour, this returns oscillator. Here's the thing, though, man. As soon as it drops below the zero mean, it's immediately setting up hidden bull div. Immediately setting up hidden bull. Now, we're down here. I can turn this UPM back on, probably. Nope. That's the problem with, some of this stuff. There's just not enough history. I can't even get a DLP read. This is what's crazy. So look at Bonk on the 90. First, populate a little bit of hidden bull, right? There's the hidden bull. Boom, you get this next move up. Bam, bam, bam. Set up bear div. Cross the zero mean, barely got to move down. And it's already setting up more hidden, right? Already setting up more hidden. Hidden bull is a lower low on the returns oscillator. You had a little bit one here, little one here. You're getting a big one here. Let me see here. Going back into a random walk. What's this volatility doing? Yeah, 981 just starting to expand again, positively correlated. The other 2400 is contracting negative. 981 is expanding positive. It's got a little battle going on. That's why we're getting this wick, there's a wick being left on the downside. Volatility is definitely supporting that. Jesus, Telegram blowing up. Gotcha. Bing! Holy Entropy. Same thing here, man. There was a lot of bear div down here on the 45. It's already setting up hidden again. Jeez Louise. Not saying this can't pull back some. Remember, we already looked. This thing is outside the monthly range. It's right here. Ay. Guys, it's only the 8th. They're going to make it tough on us a little bit. Thing is, everything's pretty bullish. So you pull back down inside this monthly range, it will be interesting. Let me get down to 15. Can we get a good read on the UPM? Bonk has trouble with this thing, man. Let me see here. Let me scale it so we can damn look at it. Let's see. Where are we at on the 15? All right. Damn. Finding support on that wave trend. Interesting. What's this look like on a 4-hour? There we go. Riding the power mean band. We like it. Who doesn't like it? It's fun riding the power mean band. This is when you see something like this. Yeah. Bulls are just running rampant. Again. My goodness. So you are going to have to go down here on some really low time frames to see some. There we go. 33 minute. That's what I was looking for during the recent move. There's a wave trend test. It bounced hard off of it, man. Got back up above the log MAs and just ripped again. 15 minute. That's what I'm wondering. Is a 15 going to challenge this wave trend? Well, it could. Rejecting off the zero mean. You're above the monthly range. Is everybody listening here when I'm telling what I'm cooking? I don't know. Bonk. Could be running out of a little steam here. When I say that, I'm saying there's a lot of people trading this damn thing. Probably smart people start taking some profits, wouldn't you think? I took like 25% of my bonk to buy Peepo. Peepo, don't even need to talk about that. Thing's on a moonshot mission. It's ridiculous. I woke up and just laughed. But then my bonk, pretty much in like 2 days, not only eclipsed what it was at, but hell, it's doubled or something. Just crazy. Gotta love when these meme coins are ripping. Gotta love it. 6 minute. This is where it all start. If you're looking for the remember all that bear div, I think it was 45 and 90. You're gonna be down here on these low time frames. Look how tight everything is right here, man. You got the power mean band, reverse Fisher, reverse wave trend, 2 of the log MAs all piled in together. Still above the 99 log MA. God, is that variance check? Did that variance check flip? I think it did to the downside. Let me see these low. Yeah, they both are pink, but it's bouncing off the bottom side. That'll shift really quick. This thing pops up. You start closing these candles above here again. Could get another move up. All right, let me reset this. All right, down we go. First standard deviation, bear div setting up. Peep, can't even chart peep. It's just a freak show. It's pulling back right now. Got what was the high up there? Yeah, 3s. That's what's cool about bird's eyes. Are really cool, real cool little exchange here, man. You turn on limit order and it'll show you show you the order book. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of sells up there, man. Rejected right off of them. Where was that at? Yeah, right at 3. Let me see here. Holy crap. But like I said, I think I was in the whale Discord. I was like, can't really, or no, I was in the Telegram. Can't really chart this damn thing. But the order book is a bull orgy, to be honest. Jesus, my Louises. Crazy crypto, man. What are you going to do? Bonk. All right, let's see here in your cryptos. Not really, man. Not really. Take a peek over here real quick. Let's see what these, I want to take a peeky poo. Yeah, Dixie pumping. Gold. Remember what we said about gold? Should we give a little target for gold? Didn't really do that. Let's see here. Let's show you gold.
You know I'm all about, as discussed.
Here's the wave trend on the daily. Gold, 1977. Gold going to break down below 2K. What have we been talking about all week? Or earlier in the week? At the end of last week. Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. Didn't like it up there at the highs, right? Was it 2140 or something? I think it's pulled back tremendously. We were watching it real time on whatever day that was. I think it peeled off 125 points. And Dixie had a little move. Dixie pops here. Gold's going to dump hard. Gold will dump hard. And Dixie is on the move, so look out. What do we got here, though? I mean, there's hidden. I think this thing, concerning the returns oscillator turned to back down on a lower low. I mean, there is from back here, right? From that bounce on the daily wave trend right there when it was crossing the Fisher. There is some hidden setting up. It's a little long though. I would imagine if I did pull, well, let's trick up here. I am definitely more than a one trick pony. What is that? 19 bars? Let me switch this returns oscillator up. Throw a 20 on this bad boy. A little 20 length. Sharing all the little tricks. And this is why you do it. This is why you do it. It's a fugazi. It's not real. If you have your regular returns oscillator setting, which I like mine on a 7, and you're seeing a little more of a long-term time series div setting up, and you're kind of, what's this thing going to do? Count the candles. Set your returns oscillator to that length and see if the div is really there, and it's not. You don't have a lower low yet. It's still a higher low, just like the data set. Beautiful. And on a 20, clean chart on gold. This thing probably going to drop to the wave trend. 1979, huh? Let me see where the top side here. Where are we at on the 5-day? Top side of the power mean band, 1971. This thing's definitely mean reverting as we speak. Going back into a random walk. Low length volatilities are both expanding negatively correlated. 2400 is expanding positive. Got a big wick. The lower lengths push this thing right back down. 2400 push that sucker up to the all-time high. You see here, bear div setting up too. And this thing ain't even close. Well, I'll tell you what, man. This thing's dropping before it even gets to the zero mean, and you cross the zero mean. Not only is it going to blow any hidden bull out of the water, you're also probably going to be right at wave trend. You continue to drop, man. This thing could be back down around 1900 again. Good Lord, gold. Let me see the 4 hour. Oh, let me change this returns oscillator back. Throw a 7 on there. Why do you like the 7, Bilbo, when you always talk about the 369? Go with me to the casino. Follow me to the craps table and watch me create a lot of enemies playing the pass line. Oh, again, if you want to go gamble, go to the casino, man. Got free drinks. Have fun with your friends. When you come into these markets and you start using leverage, yeah, it's not very fun, man. You might get a win. You might get a victory here or there. Most of the times, though, you talk to a lot of these over leverage, these people that use a lot of leverage. They've been liquidated so many times, it doesn't even scare them anymore. They don't even care. It's like every day, oh, I'm going to throw $100 in here and go 100x, see what I can do. Liquidated, 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 liquidated. These are the people that only know how to hit the deposit button from their ramp, right? From their on ramp, from their fiat to crypto. They only know how to hit the deposit button. Most of these people have never realized any profit, have never sent any profit back into fiat. You do know that's what this is all about, right? Trying to make money here. We're not just dicking around playing in a casino. And this outlier on the 4 hour on gold, good Lord, it's barely hanging on to this 99 log MA. Look, you're getting ready. Everything's getting ready to cross down the Fisher. If this 4 hour crosses down and you start rejecting off the bottom side of the power mean band, gold is going to slip. Gold's going to slip big time. There's no hidden bull. There's no bull div at all on these low time frames. That 4 hour. Yeah, lower lows. And I did switch it back, right? Yeah, I did. All right. Oof. This goes into trend. Might go into trend. What's up, bud?
Someone just messaged me. Dude, $880 million in Bitcoin were shoved onto exchanges. Right? And he's like asking me if now's the time to buy. I'm laughing so much. Sorry, internally, I'm laughing.
Internally, I'm laughing.
Yeah. Sure. You want to buy tops? Go right ahead.
Yeah, that's why, man. When you have this info, freaking info, it's a no freaking brainer. Already talked about Cardano. Already talked about Solana. Already talked about Bitcoin. So here you have somebody asking, is that a good thing? Whoa, a bunch of Bitcoin just came onto exchanges. Yeah, people might be getting ready to take some damn profit. You're outside the monthly range.
Outside the monthly range, and all these people come on when it's very high.
Yeah, man.
Relative for the past 9 months, a year, and that's when you want to buy the thing.
Bonky, bonky, bing, bong.
Yeah, you could have bought it back in January when it was like 16,000.
Yeah, right. Indeed, sir. Indeed. Where in the hell? Hold on real quick. Let me do something here. Here's Bonk. No, I probably should be showing this. What are you going to do? Yeah, let me move this. Let me move this little booger. What? Let me see something. What screen I got running? Good, that one. Yeah, I had to move that off screen. I'm doing something real quick here.
But don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't think it can't go up. And obviously, on the weekly and the monthly and stuff, it's looking good. But on the daily and stuff, you got to be.
Yeah, man.
It's just the blind gambling nonsense people ask is just crazy.
Oh, it's crazy. We all deal with it. Let me see here. It is insane. Let me see some here, man. I got two, dude. If you knew how many.
I think you were reading that.
I got so many tabs open.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I got so many tabs open. It is ridiculous. Let me throw this back on here. Yeah, man. I think it's time. What we got here? Let's do 50% of it. What is that? Okay. Swap action. Oh, you gotta love a good swap. 79. Let me see this real quick. Right back. Yeah, just bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah, and what's that at? 1100. 1095. Where's that at? Where is that 1095 order? Whoa. Damn, man. I forgot how much this thing is damn popped. Right about here, huh? That's where all the buys are coming in. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And Bird Eye's got freaking limit orders. No, it's just fun. Hey, we got fun. Bonk is way outside too. Not way. I mean, man, here's the top of the monthly range, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the fact it's the 8th. Very interesting, man. But I'm telling you, dude, these freaking meme coins, man. You can't sleep on these damn things.
No, for sure not.
It's crazy. We know how. Remember back in the day, who doesn't wish they kept their Doge bags like in 2000 when they were stacking them in like early 17 when the thing was like worth just barely a percentage of a penny. Crazy. That's what we're dealing with here when it comes to meme coins. And you gotta love crypto. Take a free, everything I'm doing right now, Bonk and Peepo, it's just free airdrop. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have you here, Whale Chapo, for sure, man. Just read your message. Yeah, Monday through Friday, man. We usually run this stream for a couple hours. We're gonna start blowing up. We're gonna start making some calls on Twitter too. Gonna start making some calls. Not really signals, just making some calls. Hey, you might want to take a peek at this. Might want to take a peek at that. Run a quick 10-minute workflow. Let the masses do with it as they will. That's what separates us from the YouTube Jimmies, man. They're out there, Bearcoin. I mean, guys, they're just trying to captivate both sides, the bulls and the bears. They're all over the place, right? They all model their freaking TA after each other. All the power to them, man. We're not trying to extract money from our community, though. The markets do that enough. That's why. What are we trying to do here? Who out there is giving people free education, a free volatility chart to start learning on, right? And we're here for you. You come in this Discord and you ask a question, you're probably going to have about 10 people jump all over you and start answering your questions. I mean, it's this gets people excited. When you really start to grasp volatility trading, it's a whole new, you will never turn back. Trust me on that. You will never look at another, like most of the indicators, 99.9% of traders use are lagging. That's why once you get a taste of this, you'll be like, okay, why is nobody else talking about this? Therein lies the scam, man. Therein lies the scam. Who else trades like this? What algos are programmed with this information? The high frequency trading firms. Do you think they want this information out there? You wonder why our YouTube channel is shadow banned? There's a reason, and it's tiny. The algo picks up on what we talk about, right? All these elites, they're all interconnected. They're like, hey, these guys are talking about this stuff. We might want to shadow ban their ass. We do not want this info out there, right? They don't want people trading volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. That's their ball game, right? They're the quant traders, right? And like Yasha said the other day, if you cannot quantify your edge, it is not an edge. It's a lagging bag of garbage. 100%. That's what that means. Math. Math. Do I do the math? No. I'm not the engineer. I'm the pilot. I fly the stealth bomber, right? I let the engineers build this stuff. Last thing I want to do, I got a D- in Algebra 2. You really think I want to jump into calculus? I barely got out of Algebra 2. I am not the math guy.
Exactly right. And I don't need to be the math genius.
Nah.
No.
You only need one real good one. And boy, he's a tiger. He's a good one. We got some great coders. We do. We do. Jeff and Van together are just wow. Wow. Yeah, man. We're so happy how this all came together. All right. Yeah. Still on gold here. What was I doing? Yeah, I was going back over to Bonk. I got to see something there. Bonk's a toughie, man. Let me see these low time frames. Yes, we dropped to a minute. Just want to see something. Recurring theme. Let me see. Let me drop this UPM. Yeah, the recurring theme. This thing's setting up hidden right now. I'm going to be a bit surprised this pops a little bit. But it's coming off the bear div. But see, that's what's great about the returns oscillator. Did the bear div play out on this little move? Absolutely. Pulled back. I don't know what the percentage is, but if you're looking for a quick little freaking scalp, it was definitely there. But returns oscillator's already turned up, right? Returns oscillator's already turned up. And from those oscillators important though. Look, you got variance positively correlated coming down. So it's going to hold this down a little bit. We need variance to turn back. We either need the correlation to break. We need this, considering the variance is pretty low, we want this thing to turn up on the 1 minute, throw an outlier to the top side. You will see it go in the trend. Or you reject off the zero mean right here. Could do that, right? Definitely can do that. One or the other. That's why there's certain things that have to happen for me to enter a trade, and it has a lot to do with the 15-minute down workflow, looking at trend, looking at divergences. How low is the variance? How low is the volatility? Is the volatility all the way expanded? Oh, and why it's in my head, I did see somebody come in the chat earlier. Who was that? Jirotak? We haven't seen him in a while. He was talking about, I think this stuff would work good with options. I was just laughing. I was like, bro. Yeah. I saw you answer him. I was about to go, bro, shit's made for options, baby. That's what this is. I mean, originally, right? And then all of a sudden we're like, excuse me, you can scalp the crap out of Delta with this stuff. So what are we doing? But yeah, volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. That's right. You got some of these big trading houses, right? Like, let's take Tasty Trade, for example. Like him, great guys, been in these markets, I mean, decades. These boys were on the floor, right? They were trading. So, I mean, they've been in the markets for a long time. I do like them, but they are stuck. Wow. I've sent them quite a few messages. Maybe you should take a look at this. They're stuck on implied volatility. They think historical volatility and percentile is stupid. They have no idea what they're missing out on. No idea. If they didn't have such massive portfolios, and is what they're really trying to do is just balance that portfolio, balance their deltas. If they'd be getting wrecked. I think it was 2 years ago, they had like all-time losses or something. When you understand that we have volatility grade, that's the skinny white and red line, that is implied volatility and historical volatility combined. And then we throw in percentile with it too. Guys, it's great. It's good stuff. Yeah, this is close right here. What's going to happen on this 1 minute? Prediction models at the downside. All the volatility's contracted again. Got a move coming on the 1 minute for sure. I mean, that's all the signs. Got the 2400 low, 981 low, 525 low, random walk. You got the returns oscillator right around the zero mean, starting to pop up above it right now, and variance is low. So you're just being patient right now. You're being patient. A 1 minute outlier can turn into a 3 minute outlier, into a 6, into a 9, into a 15, or work its way right up, and you get a big, nice scalp. That being said, obviously I'm hovering around on bonk, right? Yeah, I want to take some profit here, man. I want to take some profit on old bonk. Let me see here. But like I said, gotta be careful of these meme coins, man. What's a dollar doing? And don't think, because crypto, there's a lot, especially some of the ones that really been pumping, man, above the monthly range. The dollar just can't get a damn foothold though, man. Every time it pumps a little bit, pulls back. Let me see something real quick. Jesus. Old dollar, you are funny. Right back comes to the daily range. Let's be real. The dollar is the shit coin. Oh, boy. Not as bad as the Quacha. Where's Warlord at? Monkey's probably got him again. It's a 5-gallon bucket Wi-Fi setup. Let me see here.
God bless that man.
Yo, dude.
It was a good one.
Yeah. Yep.
Some really good people here, to be honest.
He is a human machine gun. You just, every once in a while, got to point him in the right direction. That's all.
A truly good egg.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, we've all known each other for goddamn, man. It's been a while. We're working on 7 years. Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. It's nothing. People don't understand. Guys, we've been crack-a-lacking on this for a long time. Long time. That's why when you hear me running through all this and just blah, 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 just running my chops, and everybody's like, God, he makes it sound so easy. Guys, this ain't easy. It's not even easy for us. That's why I have to see a lot of things setting up to take a nice scalp. Because when I do get a bad entry and I have to limit that loss, we've talked about this before, and I've had people ask, well, when you say limit your loss, what do you mean? I'm talking about if the 3-minute time frame is the time frame that I got my entry on by running this low time frame workflow, right? 3 minute, boom, I saw it. I get in. If one 3-minute candle closes below my entry, I mark it out of the trade. First, I'm going to try to limit out. If I can't limit out, I'm going to mark it out of that trade. I'm going to limit that loss. I'm going to reevaluate the information, take another trade. I'm not emotionally attached. I'm not upset. Because what happens if I don't get a good entry, it's 100% because correlation broke on the volatility. That's it. That is it. Correlation broke on the volatility. Indeed. Look at Bonk, right? Bonk ran right into a little quick outlier. So it dumped down. Boop, boop. Now it's setting a bull div. Last bull div, it bounced off the zero mean, right? Pop. Boop, 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 boop. So we're going to have to see if this bull div plays out if it crosses a zero mean. I'm telling you though, man, Bonk's in an interesting position. Go over that again. It's just at the top of the range. I'll tell you what, if this dollar drops below this daily, good Lord, gold's going to pump instead of dumping below 2K. What are the yields doing? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're up more than they were earlier, aren't they? Nah, the 10-year is not. It was up like 80 cents or something. Or 80.8%. Jesus, 0.08. Can't even speak this morning. Let me see here. It's up 1.47. What's the 5-year? 1.93. Where is this 10-year at, man? Let me see this on the VRE. These fucking interest rates, man. When are they going to go down? Boy, you're just getting back up to the weekly. Yeah, I don't see this lasting long, man. You got a tight daily below the weekly, below monthly. I'm telling you, man, the dollar bond yield. This is just, there's nothing good in these traditional markets right now, in my opinion. It is a total fugazi. And we've been talking. If the dollar could just find any strength, boy, this traditional market is just going to crash. Look, Coinbase over 142. Go Coinbase. Any big movers? Yeah, what was he talking about earlier? Oh, Lululemon. What's Lulu doing? Besides making sexy yoga pants, up 3% today. Thing's almost at $500. Go Lulu, take over Nvidia. Who's Nvidia? What's Nvidia doing lately? 475. Oh, it is. It is right there with Nvidia. And it's up 2% today again. What's Roku doing? Yeah, see, man, it's hovering. Meta, yeah, got a lot of stuff up, man. Markets are pretty green overall. Google down. Yeah, it's because you're just You hear me, Siri?
I think for the triple Q stuff, right? Like Nvidia's, I think Lulu's even on triple Q. They might start to get a little tapped here because triple Q, the top of the power mean on the daily is about 392 in the power mean on the log 9 log MA. So, to get above that, close above that,
let me get this baby on triple Q.
Maybe a little tough on triple Q, right? So
Here
this might be a good place for triple Q to actually reject.
What'd you say, the daily?
Yeah, on the daily power mean. Because it closed yesterday underneath it, and now it's running right back up to it.
Yeah, that's right. It's almost at the top side.
So I marked that yesterday, actually. I was like, well, okay, triple Q might be running up, tomorrow. Where's the high? And I still have the alert on for today, right? So that's, I think, probably a good high for the day. Or at least it's a good point for it to close.
Yeah. What I'm looking here too, man, is well, you're having an outlier too. Look, man, wave trend is approaching Fisher. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tell you what, man, this wave trend, this power mean band fully crosses up the Fisher, and you come back for a retest. Look out. Look out. What is going on, man? Hold on there, boys. You see something.
Yeah, because I wasn't so I got my scalp on Lulu, I got my scalp on DocuSign, and then I actually got into a long on Nvidia because it's in like a 15-minute trend. But then it's really not going anywhere. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just leave this. I've still made a few bucks off of it, right? But it's just because triple Q, I think, unless triple Q finds some volatility somewhere, it's just, I don't see very much more upside to triple Q today. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't see it at the time being.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the top side of the power mean band pretty much. Wouldn't doubt if it doesn't. Let me see here. What we doing? 25. Swap it, man. Come on now. It's a dirty, rotten little. Give me 1 second here, boys. Confirming. Tolerance exceeded. Boy, these. That's tough right here, man. It's one thing about swaps, man. Jeez Louise. Jeez the freaking wheeze, boys. Just gotta catch it right. Boop. Come on. Hey, that motherfucker take or what? Yes. No. Percentage balance. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I know, man. I am making moves here real quick. Just bear with me. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it. Boy. What do I got going on here, man? That's right. Take a look at MCI1. Pick up daily. Whatever, man. Some docu. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a sec. Dude, what in the heck is going on here? Oh my god! Holy shamoles. Yeah, man. Let's see here. Let me reload this. Good lord. Every donkey and their brother's on bird eye right now. Oh my god. This thing is...
You are not getting money back. Get out of my way.
Oh, it's a warlord in the house. Come on, man. Give me what I want.
Emotional damage. You are not getting money back. Damage. Get out of my way.
Boy, this thing's being a pain in the ass, man. Pain in the ass right now. That's right. What time is it? 10:30? 10:30. By all means, talk amongst yourselves. Let me do this real quick.
Yeah, man.
Holy moly.
QQQs.
What the fuck?
Those QQQs are fully random, that's for sure. That is for sure. Randomness on the Qs.
Yeah, this is nuts right now, man. This thing is definitely...
By the way, for anybody who's watching this who's new, if you're wondering why we like... I know Bobo mentioned it earlier, but if you're wondering why we like the low time frames, right? It's because it's the most consistently profitable way to trade intraday. Because you can just get a lot more occurrences of opportunity. So he mentioned something we like to say, we like to do, which is basically to fill up the little buckets of liquidity. And that's because you can repeat that action,
yes, sir,
more often, obviously, on lower time frames than you can on higher time frames where you have fewer occurrences of opportunity to exploit the market inefficiencies. And it's really, trading is all about exploiting those market inefficiencies you want to find when there's an imbalance in the force, essentially.
There is an imbalance
in... Yeah. And you know what? I'm re-looking at Lulu again, because why not just be a little greedy today, right? Work with a little bit of the profit I made. Once that 45, so the entropy, the
right
trend
gotta love
on
it.
the 90-minute hasn't, it's not in trend on the 90-minute, but it is in trend on the 45-minute. I bet when that 45-minute trend breaks, Lulu's going to come screaming back down Earth and 475. But, you know, top of that daily range, you know, all you'll have to do is beat a weekly range. And I think you'll.
I mean, there's only so far you can stretch yoga pants before they come back down to where they should.
I know, but we do like them stretched though. We don't like them deflated.
As long as you take the profit when they're fully stretched.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But anybody, I would advise caution on trading Lulu. It's expensive, even on a 0 TTE. So.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's like, I think in the money is like $400, right? In the money on a 0 DTE. So it's got a pretty big, I think, exponential sliding scale.
Oh, Look on TradingView. That filthy Snipes is in the house. The best TV stream is back. I love you, filthy Snipes. Every time I look at that freaking profile pic, I lose my mind and laugh. I gotta fucking, because not everybody can see it. Let me snapshot this real quick. Hilarious. Oh, he cracks me up. Who doesn't love a good enforcer? Let me see here. It's going to the alpha voice. I'll put it in there. All right, filthy Snipes. Show everybody how pretty you are. He's laughing right now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all about the profile pic. All about the profile pic. I do. Oh, God help me. That's so funny. Oh, boy. But you got to remember, too, Bonk carries around a baseball bat. So, wow. Pretty crazy, man. Gotta love Bonk. Gotta love Bonk. Wonder. Man, this thing is just sitting at the top or outside that monthly. It's going to be a rough road. I did. This is why I want a fourth. I want a fourth. That's filthy Snipes.
I can't see it. Huh?
He's a hockey enforcer.
No. Is that you or something?
What in the chat? That what I posted?
Little picture. I can't see it. It's too small. I'm just wondering who it is, or is it just some dude?
Yeah, it's just a profile pic of filthy Snipes. Whoever he is.
I thought it was yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, dude.
That's what I was trying. That's funny as hell.
Oh, dude. Yes, it is. You have no idea. Very funny. Yep. He's our guy, that filthy Snipes.
That's too funny. Looks like an old hockey player.
Yeah, exactly right.
Right.
What did that look like?
The lamb chops.
The old man chops. I used to have chops. Let me see here. This look like on the 4 hour again. Good Lord, Bonk. Yeah, man, that bear did. I'm telling you, man. But it's going to set up hidden. I do see Bonk pulling back a little bit here. Bear did. It's just setting up more hidden. God, this thing's going into random walk. Prediction model flip. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let me try this again. Let's do a little bit at a time then. Let's try that. Hilarious. Ooh, good stuff, man. There we go. There we go. Swap success. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes these swaps can be a little pain in the ass. Drop what you're trying to swap. That's all you got to do. I see people sometimes they're going to try to swap their whole bag. Dude, got to remember about liquidity and stuff. What is the liquidity? It's getting up there, though, man. Come on. What can we do? Yeah, I really needed to do this. All right, back to square one here, huh? You gonna confirm or what? Let's see. Any requests? This thumbnail alone has me excited to watch his comment. Yeah. Oh, Warlord. What he is up to? He's probably running loose in the Telegram. Running loose.
Warlord knows what he's talking about, right? So it's always give respect to him. He knows his stuff too. So.
And nobody likes it better than him.
Yeah, he really likes crypto, right? That's why his name is.
Oh, I meant his ideas, though. Nobody likes his ideas better than him. I'm trolling him. Where's he at?
He was here earlier. I think I saw him earlier.
What?
But yeah, he knows what he's talking about. And so, but he does use some like nomenclature and some terminology that, you know, it might take a little understanding to know what he's talking about. Right? It's not something that's just right out of the box.
Is being a pain in the ass right now, man. Yeah, for
like
sure.
The concept of drift and so on and so forth.
I'm on the struggle busso right now. I'm trying to do this, man. Sorry, you guys. Let me see here. Boy, I am struggling with this, man. Yeah, sometimes these swaps can be a pain in the boo. Pain in the butt. Let me see here. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass, man. Come on, you. What the fuck is this thing doing, man?
Tell you what, Lulu's telling me to short it right now.
Lulu going for the short, huh?
Dude, I do not know about that. Saying shorter. But I feel like she's going to hit some timing band and then just jump right back up.
There we go. Yeah, right. Here. We haven't taken a look at that bad boy. Every time I think of Lululemon, my mind wanders off to yoga pants.
I mean, it hit the second standard deviation.
Jesus, Lulu. What the hell are you doing?
And look where it's at that top wick, right?
Jesus, pre-market dumped to what? Opened up at about 455.
It was
dumped down from there.
At the bottom third standard deviation. Almost, not quite, but almost there. And then ran right up to the top side second standard deviation. That's a move for a stock.
Oh, yeah. No, it just got halted right at the 2SD for sure. Indeed. Let's see here. Throw Lulu on over here. You at Lulu? Where you at, Lulu? I don't know, man. Lulu acting like a crypto meme coin. Let's see. We're 80. Damn, that thing just went boom, boom. He said boom, boom, long time. Huh, of course. Of course. What do? Pre-market, dump down, right to wave trend, and rip. That's on the 90-minute. Having a big old outlier. Good Lord. 4-hour outlier. Gapped right down to the 9-log MA. Pulled back a little bit below and then rip. Lulu on a mission. Lulu is on a freaking mission, man. Let me see here. Hold on. Boop. Come on, fill me out. Took a while. I'm almost done here, boys. Come on. Confirm, you little shit. You want out, girl? Let this dog out. Go on. Run. Run, old lady. 14-year-old dog. Bull Mastiff Golden Retriever mix. And she is not slowing down. She got a little downturn. Now she is just, hello. She's out running around in the yard going nuts. Pretty freaking wild. Lulu, huh? No, I think that thing. Did that swap go through? Did the swap go through? Let's reload this bad boy and see what's happening here. I promise I am almost done. Almost. Meanwhile, Peep just has no chill at all. Bonk's ran its course a little bit. That's why I feel safe going stable on it, man. To be honest, if anybody out there in Bonk lands listening, I feel safe going stable. I mean, how stable is Bonk? Not very stable. That's why I'm going stable. This is the whole thing. You can always jump back in a trade. Take your freaking profit. Just got to take your profits at some point, man.
You can also do that, just if it's that something's going to make a move, right? It's just hovering there. Just leave it, and you can come back in, right? When
this thing's tough, man.
The move is more assured. I do that all the time with stuff, right? If something's hanging out in the VRE forever, and I think it's going to dump or pump, and it's just hanging out there, just like 15, 20 minutes, I'll just leave. And then when it actually starts to gather up some liquidity, or the DOP starts flipping around, right? Then just jump right back into
it. Yeah, bro. Indeed. God, man, this thing is a playing that hardball, man. Playing the hardball. Okay, let me see here. Boop. Load up a new one. I'm sure I'm running into a cash issue too, man. You mess around with these swaps long enough, man, you got to clear your cash. They get really confused. If you haven't noticed, any of you guys that do trade on these swaps, definitely gets confused. Gotta be careful. So if you're ever doing something on a swap and things are a little clunky or something, clear that cash. You'd be all good. There you go. That's all I had to do. Sitting here preaching to the choir being myself. Okay, good job. Now, no, what are you doing? Let's get another one back to back without clearing this damn thing. And that's another thing. Don't try to get out of your whole bag at once. Liquidity might not be there. Do 50%, 25%. 25%'s been the magic number. Just taking a while. Yeah, Lulu's still moving, huh?
Yeah, well, like I said, you didn't want to short that just like that. You have to wait at least till that 15-minute candle close to see if it closed below that weekly. But
this thing's flashing bear div, and it's trending hard. Man, yeah, fishy though, man. Fishy move, like you said. I mean, Lulu.
So, like you were saying though, right? Like if you can get back into a trade, right? So let's say you entered the trade, get out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lulu's going to hang up around this spot, right? And a good spot is probably the 475 mark, first standard deviation, just right inside the daily range, right? So that premium will leak out as time goes on, and then when things start to actually turn, then you get back into the trade.
Sure. That's what's great about leading information, right? I mean, you're going to know. So what's great about variance, in my opinion. When that variance is low, you see that thing turn up with an outlier. Look out, boys. Look out. So I get a quick 25 here. Come on. Swap that shit out, baby. It's an all night. There we go. 25% is the magic number. Peeps getting ready to bust back into some new highs. God damn, boy. I think it's crazy. Thing is crazy. Indeed, sirs. Come on. Bam! I sneak one in on him. You know you want it. Yep. See, that's what's great on swaps too. These guys have no idea where the bonk data set's at. Right? Advantage alpha traders. I'm not kidding. Advantage alpha traders. There we go. All right. USDC secured, my friends. Went stable on bonk. Good stuff. Somewhere Matt's clapping right now. Somewhere Matt is clapping. He gives me some shit. I love it. Somebody has to. I've got no oversight committee. My dogs aren't going to give me shit. Somebody has to.
Got it!
That's right. Now we go back over here and play boom boom. Played boom boom long time. Yeah, Lulu, huh? Jesus, man. It's on a mission, dude. It is a daily freaking candle from to the heavens. Oh my goodness. So let's see. You're literally sitting up here above the 2SD. I mean, you're right around the second standard deviation, right? I mean, there's a 95.4% chance on the daily this thing closes under 482. 95.4% chance. Can it go higher? Yeah, volatility will do that. What's that?
So the amount of premium that you could have accumulated today, right, is I got in to a call, 475 call. Premium was around $60. Right now, that same option is worth $9, right? So that's over a 10x. It's insane, right?
Yeah, man. It cost you $60 to buy the option.
Yep, and now it's worth over 900.
900. Oh, I thought you said 9, like it fell. So it's the $60 call is now worth $900 a call.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, good
so
stuff.
How much is like a 475 put right now?
It's $185, so $185, somewhere around there.
$100.
Okay, $185 and $7 move. So, like I said, Lulu is just in terms of how expensive it is. So you got to make sure you get the move right.
So it's $60 a call. That's what you pay for one call, $60.
Yeah, and I left it probably too soon, but I was using VREs. Wasn't being greedy. I was just like, okay, well, could reject here, even though it's in trend. I made my money. Let's get out. Walk away. Because you can't sit there and be like, well, this is going to make it to
I think Misha's mad he didn't get in on Peepo. Somebody's asking for the Peepo link. Misha's like, it probably already rugged. Don't be a hater because you didn't get in on Peepo. When the only real traders over there were like, hey, Peepo. Thank you for that alpha, Bo Diddley. I think it was Bo Diddley. Jumped in that market. That market cap was like $1 million. What's it at now? Good Lord. What's Peepo's market cap, boys? Peepo's, I got in at $1 million market cap. It right now is at 14.1 million. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Guys, I took $250 of bonk and got into Peepo. Do the math on that real quick and get back to me. 14x. Not bad. Not bad. And it just wants to go again. That's what's great. All you can really do on some of this stuff on Bird Eye is just look at the order books. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't know what you're doing, be real careful. That is an art in itself, being able to actually read a raw data set and really understand what's going on in the order book where spoofing is the play. Got to be careful. I saw like 20 to 30 billion people yesterday freaking spoofing all over different ranges. I was just laughing my ass off. If you don't know what that is, it's people. They throw orders in, pull them, right? Throw them in, pull them, pull them in, pull them. Trying to trick usually less sophisticated bots. That's why Yasha made a good point yesterday. Guys, don't go out there and buy any of these cheap bots, right, that people are building. Number one, you don't know what kind of code's in there, man. I'm serious. This is cryptocurrency. Be real careful out there what you start to use. But at the same time, they're not very sophisticated. These high-frequency trading firms do things that trick these bots, and these bots just go haywire. They have no idea what to do. But that's okay. Just be careful. Look at Lulu running. I mean, it's having outliers, man. It's having outliers. It can move. And what is an outlier? It's a second standard deviation move. Or when it comes to that, it's a 95.4% probability move or greater. I've already hit that. There's a 95.4 Laplace second standard deviation. That doesn't mean it can't run to a third or a fourth or a 99.7 Laplace. But at this point, you're dealing with probabilities, right? So when you got the 95.4 of both distributions right here, there's a 95.4% chance this thing closes right around 482. But that being said, my God, man, this thing's on steroids. Is that the top of the monthly range? That's my question. Let's see. There's the top of them. Where's the first resistance? Because this is the top. We got 1, 2. Man, this thing's got room to run like a madman. Jesus. Top side of the monthly range on Lululemon. If you're out there, Morgan, 532.07. Top side of the weekly. Look out for Lulu after this daily close, man. I'm telling you, because it's going to push all these daily distributions up above the monthly. If it stays up here and closes around 482, you're going to see the daily top side of the distribution pierce the top side of the monthly and weekly ranges. Now, if I'm looking for my bias on Lulu, the way this thing's moving, I wouldn't be a bit surprised by the end of this month if you see Lululemon up here 530, or even by the end of the week. Oh, hell, we're at the end of the week. Yeah, bear with me. I need more coffee. Here's a second resistance level. Today, 494. It's above the 3SD. So if Lulu gets a wick up into the second resistance level on this weekly, immediately 99.7% chance it pulls back and closes right around 490. This is where the probabilities are. But let's be real. Right now, am I long in Lulu? Am I buying an intraday call right now? Absolutely not. Not touching it. Could it play out? Sure, it could. But you either go with the probabilities or you don't. There's no middle game. There's no middle ground here. If you don't stick to your edge, you're going to get bit in the ass, right? I'm sure everybody would agree with that. You can't fluctuate around. Well, this is my edge, but sometimes, no, it doesn't work like that, in my opinion. You got to stick to what you do. If you don't, it's not an edge. And it's damn sure you can't quantify that. That was, I love when Misha said that, or Misha, Jesus, get him out of my head. When Yasha said that, yeah, powerful statement.
You have to take into account the correlation that maybe Lulu has with CRYPTO, right? So if CRYPTO decides to pull back, maybe Lulu ain't going to make that run right back up. It'll maybe go sideways, right? Maybe test some of the new ranges.
Yeah, what's CRYPTO up right now? 0.4?
Yeah, so it's leading information, though. It tells you what things are going to do, especially when you can kind of connect the dots.
And see, and this is the problem, too. When you got guys like at trading houses, something like AC Trade, other places, man, and you're just working off the VIX, right? What's a VIX? What's a VIX? What's implied volatility on this asset? Blah, 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 blah. They're losing their freaking mind. They have been losing their mind. The VIX is just, guys, it's lagging, in my opinion. But anyway, we have the real volatility. This doesn't lag, right? Real time. Let me see something real quick here. It's back over to crypto. We're coming into the end here. BTC 43.8. Cardano up 20% now. Cardano, you go. It's up another 4% from when we looked at it last time. Oh, Cardano. You're blowing out your daily ranges. That's another thing too, guys. Top of Lulu's daily range, 476. Where's that at? First standard deviation. There's a 68.3% chance right now Lululemon pulls back, closes inside its daily volatility range and back inside the first standard deviation. But as I say that, we're dicking around up here above the 95.4, running to exactly what I just said. Here's the 3SD up here, and Lulu's pushing, man.
Yeah. So Lulu can use that weekly resistance now as a support too.
Yeah, 100%, man. You can see that last 15 minutes
from going all the way down. So it's, I think honestly, I mean, I'm going to watch it, but I'm generally not going to touch Lulu until I actually see it come back down.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to give him a call, risk has to be absolutely on, right? You can't be just sticking around. You got to be, you got to be disciplined. Like if it does certain things, you're out of the position.
Yeah.
Take minimal loss. But
yeah,
my bias says it's going to float up to the monthly. It's going to float up to about 390, but then it's probably going to get trapped between that monthly and the weekly today.
Yeah.
Unless triple Q bottoms out.
Yeah. 100%. And I just wanted to pull this bonk chart back up. Just show you. It doesn't matter, man. This is a crypto meme coin, right? It's a JPEG of a damn dog carrying a baseball bat. I mean, this is where we're at, guys, right? We're in crypto. Welcome to crypto. If you have not been involved in crypto, you have no idea what's going on, welcome to the show, because it is a wild ride. And so when I was over there doing all that work, right, when I jumped out of the stream for literally, 15, 20 minutes, just mumbling back and forth, right, I was going stable on bonk. Number one, here's the top of the monthly range. Number two, look how it played the distribution today. Bounced off the bottom of the 68.3, sent a 15-minute candle right there, right to the top side of the 68.3, had a quick little pullback, then ripped up. That 4-hour candle, look at the two wicks right there. You see that little white line? 95.4% Laplace distribution range on that 4-hour candle. Immediately, though, 68.3% chance it was going to pull back inside right there by that 4-hour close. Did it? Absolutely, it did. Now look, you open up the new 4-hour candle. You bounce off the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range and the top side of the monthly. That's a shot across the bow right there. Usually you will pull back inside. So what does it do? One wick into the 1SD on the daily, little pullback to the new 4-hour candle 1SD, right back up. Now here we go. We're spilling back down. On this 4-hour candle, you're below the first standard deviation. The 95.4 Laplace on this 4-hour candle on bonk is right down by the top side of the 68.3 and the top of that monthly range. Wouldn't shock me at all if it ends up down here, right by the monthly. Is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for bonk to pull back to the second resistance level on the monthly right here. That would be support now. In my opinion, I mean, I'd have to look at a few other things. Might be a good little entry right there on bonk. Might be a good little entry on bonk right there. Let me check something real quick. I will tell you real quick. Let me throw this on limit order. Let me change. Get out of Peep. Peep's a freak show. We love Peep. What the hell is this Peep? Wouldn't you like to know? You know, it's those little Easter things you eat. All that bad sugar. Okay, we got a ton of bonk buys coming in. Not that low, to be honest, man. It's a low side of it, 1061. Yeah, man, they're not giving up too much, boys. It's literally top side of the daily 68.3. Not actually a little lower. My bad. It's right about here. It's inside. That's the thing, though, man. You get back inside this monthly level, you're probably going to have a nice drop. That's when the algos will really start to sell off some. So we'll see what happens. So right now, I mean, you close below that 4-hour 1SD, which we are literally in 1 minute getting a new 4-hour candle. 1 minute. You see something here. Let's go to bonk real quick. It's one good way to grow your channel real fast. Start putting out shit about these crypto meme coins. They just come running. What?
everybody wants that crypto pump out of nowhere so they can go like live in Dubai or something. So
I want to see what happens on this 4-hour close here on the 4-hour chart. God, there's just not enough history, man. It drives me crazy. Let me turn off this UPN. I mean, you're crossing the zero mean right now on bear div. And 1 second, boom, new 4-hour candle. All right, let's freaking go. The correlation on the variance change. Now you're setting up hidden bull. Coming out of a random walk, prediction model flip.
maybe look at the RMLR, see if it's like sneaking inside into those bands. If there's enough look back.
All right, you know what though? Been 2 hours. Let's wrap this up. And we will, you know what, just like you just said, let me see some. He's talking sneaky. You get up on the daily. Because this is one thing, right? You got enough history. You dick around the bonk here on the RMLRs. Let me pull this back. No. That's gold. Jesus. Okay, it didn't flip. Come on. Give me the bonk. There we go. Holy Magoli. Oh, boy. Bonk. 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 There's a nice little target here. Depending. Where's this daily candle close? All right. See that little blue dot right there? That little blue dot right there is that blue cross line right there. Okay. Tell you what, man. This baby closes inside that 30 length RMLR today. And where's that at? 11.2891. 11.2891. 11.2891. Oh, it'd be back inside. Yes. That means this baby would drop down inside the daily 68.3 Laplace distribution range. And if that happens and you do close that daily candle inside there, now I'm looking at the 11. Where's the 11 at? 58123. Holy shit, please. Please. Let's go, crypto. You pull back inside there. What was that? 58145? Holy shit, man. Pretty low, boys. 58145. Yeah, we're down here messing around with wow, a lot lower. God, is this would that be, if that checks up on that RMLR, is it back at the weekly? Top side of the weekly? 5.8, huh? No, it's going to be like the first resistance levels. Right? First resistance level that has flip support. So a bonk dumps out here, great support right there. You got first resistance on the weekly and the monthly. And you got an RMLR supporting it right there if bonk does dump out. So keep an eye on bonk if it closes below this RMLR. And that number is, you got 4 zeros, 11.2935. All right, boys, let's wrap it up. Hey, thanks for all the support in the Discord. You guys are awesome as usual. We'll be back Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thanks, TradingView. Got our little problems sorted out. We're streaming again. Love it. We're going to keep it on track. And hit that rocket icon. Hit that rocket icon on TradingView if you're watching. We'd appreciate it. We don't know what the hell it does, and it's the only good rocket in the world right now. So hit that TradingView rocket icon. We'll see you Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wherever you live out on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Peace.